Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I think this sounds pretty good. We're live from Australia. We're going to keep the action going. How's everybody doing today? Woo! Here we go. I sound far away. I think I have it fixed now. I had the wrong headset on. You sound closer than normal. Yes, I am. Chewbacca, this matchup's just for you. What have we here? All right. We get that rock set up. We should be good to go. I've been having a great time in Australia. Man, if you didn't see my my little video that I posted on Facebook with the kangaroo, just hanging out, it was great.
Just going to make that request one more time. Does anyone have a spare dial for a hawk that maybe they bought for a side event? We're going to play or lose one.
Odd Doc. You know what? I didn't even think about it. Maybe? Marcel, no, I have not had a roux burger yet. So, for you guys who don't know, this is winter time here in Australia, but it's a rather mild winter. There's no snow on the ground. It's just cold. The very first day, Marcus went to take me to Bondi Beach, famous beach here in Australia, and it was cold and like sleeting. And all I had was shorts and a T-shirt on. And I said, Marcus, I think we need to go to the mall. Was able to pick up some long sleeves, some pants, and a sweater. Doing much better now. Man. They're getting all charged up here. All right. They have started regulation time. And I'll start the official ditty once the players get going here. But I'm too excited not to talk to you guys. Like, this is absolutely amazing. If you guys can help me out, what I haven't been able to do today because I am running around here, could somebody post the stream link to Reddit and to the forums? That would be awesome. That would be a huge help. Those of you watching on YouTube, I see you. I can see your chats. So let's see you guys. Give me some chats. YouTube, where you at? Oh, man. Today's going to be a good day. Today is going to be a good day. It's all right, the Rocker Crucker. It happens. There's my YouTube chat. How you guys doing? Two of you, at least. Two people are like, he's paying attention to us. Yes, I've always been able to see you guys. Waiting for that last ship. There goes Soontier, just got placed down. All right, we're gonna get the official commentary started. Let's do this, guys. Hello, everyone. My name's Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and I'm coming to you live from Australia. Yes, I had to do a little video editing, and that's why you can actually see the table normally, because at first when I hooked up that camera, picture was upside down. So difficult. That was super cheesy, but it's fine. You know what? I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Our matchup today for round 1 of the System Open, okay? This is a different format than the Grand Championship. You may have just finished watching the Grand Championship at Nova Open with Will, by the way, who's doing an awesome job. Here, we have a System Open. We have 6 rounds today. Every single player that goes 5-1 or better will be making it to day 2. Everybody else is eliminated for day 2. But, of course, there is the hyperspace qualifier that happens tomorrow, which everybody does have an opportunity to play in, to go undefeated. And, of course, just the motivation of getting those prize tickets, get some of those System Open swag in their hands. Let's go ahead and break down these lists. On the left, we have Michael Liu bringing a Rebel squad. We have 2 Partisan Renegades, both with Rig Cargo Chute, Han Solo with Trickshot, Kanan, and Leia. On the left, we have Joshua Fink bringing, you know what? I think I have the names flipped. I sure do. Let's go ahead and flip that. Sorry, guys. Joshua brought the Rebels. Michael brought the Imperials. You know, for some reason, we have a Defender fanboy club in our chat, so I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and give some Defender action early. That way, we can maybe hush the Defender love later on here. So Michael Liu brought Sunterfell with Just Predator and 2 Delta Squadron pilots. That's the Initiative 1 Defenders with just Jamming Beam. Why Jamming Beam? Well, it's free. Isofane says, do you have the option to switch out emotes? I'll be willing to share my ARC 170 emote for a Defender for a while. Yes, I could do that. I'd have to work on the emote, but yeah, I can make that happen. I can work on that tonight. Takes a couple days to get approved, depending on Twitch, but we can make that happen. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and start with, you know what we do? We do a stream poll before every match to get the gauge of the audience. What do you guys think is going to happen in this matchup? We called it the Choose Your Champion poll. Super easy. All you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the Twitch chat. Now, I want to remind you, if you guys are watching on YouTube and have the ability to watch on Twitch, it is the #1 experience so that you can participate in our polls, participate in our giveaways. All of the fancy things we have are on Twitch. We go to YouTube because we definitely understand that there's a bunch of our supporters who can't watch on Twitch because they're, at work is usually the thing. We're open on a window in the corner there, and Twitch is blocked or something like that. So we have that open. Let's have a great time. Again, all you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. What do you guys think? Who is going to take this match? All right, we're getting some good participation here. Joshua lining up those U-wings at 2 different angles. I really like that when you have ships overlapping different arcs. All right, Michael getting into it. 3 bank. He's ready to duke it out with Han. Going with the barrel roll. And coming out the gate. Did Han move yet? Nope, he has not. So that means that Joshua is the first player. Soontir is moving last. All right. Soontir 3 banking. Looking at this rock formation, honestly, this really favors Han. He's got obstacles all over the place. If Joshua can get Michael to play in the rocks, it's going to be good for Han. Mind you, this Han Solo doesn't have the regen trick. Not enough points for that. Soontir using auto thrusters to get into the fight. All right. Soontir. Oh. There you go. Soontir does get that focus from being in the bullseye. Han shoots first because Joshua is the first player. Choosing a target. I mean, he doesn't really have a great target to anybody. I guess you go to range 2. I mean, actually, you just go with Soontir here. It's the same. Because this one was focus evade as well, but I guess you got trick shot. Here we go. Spends a focus. And the evade. Did he spend the evade as well? Predator reroll for Soontir. 1 hit. Using Han to try it again. Using his ability. Got it. U-Wings are out, so here come the defenders. One of each. No focus there, just one. Han re-rolling. He's going to go ahead and spend the force to dodge 1. Takes 1 shield there. First blood of the game. Oh, that was a lot of dice thrown for only 1 shield. All right, we're going to go ahead and close the Choose Your Champion poll. Looks pretty close. 54% to 45%. And if my calculations are correct, we're going to be, when we get to the end of round 6 here, we'll be only like an hour or 2 away from Nova again happening. Back to back to back to back, guys. This is awesome. I'll be keeping track of the time, see what time we get to round 6. One of the awesome things that was announced here during setup and while they were doing the player meeting is the fact that this event isn't just about doing a system open here in Sydney. The FFG organized play has actually organized everything here, all of the mats, all of the boards that they're playing on, and the supplies were bought specifically to stay in Australia. Okay, for a lot of the events in the U.S. and even in Europe, they ship things back and forth because of some of the high taxes that it costs to bring things in for shipping. They've decided to make an investment here in Australia, and they have bought enough for 300 X-Wing player events. Okay, 300 X-Wing player events here in Australia, so expect more premier level play here in Australia because they have the equipment to do it. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it. All right, so the U-Wings just kind of bumping forward, making sure to keep those arcs in the right place. You know, let's get some gumboats in the chat for FFG organized play. Alex Watkins And Alec doing great work and being able to do it. All right, 3 bank from the defender, slapping down the evade. Evade is from full throttle, the ship ability of the defender. Barrel rolling to the outside, probably as far back as possible. Another 3 bank. So the barrel roll there was just to get out of the way for the red one, give him some space. That one will have focus evade. And Han is up. One forward. All right, assuming that he has range, you're going to go ahead and take a lock. He sure does. Flipping the dial, Soontir, where are you going to go? Trick shot Han can be quite scary. He's got that extra dice. He's going to have bullseye lined up on the U-wings. Not sure if he's going to have range. Action is evade. Probably just leave it at that, but he's going to be getting popped by Han. All right. So Han's stress being removed. Soontir did get the focus. This is a shot from Han into Soontir. Has a lock. Keeping the 2, so this is not Han. This is his target lock, and that works out. 2 hits, 2 crits. Again, the additional die because of trick shot. Here's a defense, 4 dice. Spends focus evade. He's still taking 2 crits. There's still taking 2 crits. We'll find out what it is here in a minute. First one, weapons failure. Double weapons failure for Soontir. Minus 2 dice. So right now, he basically is just a points fortress. He can use an action to flip those over. We're going to go ahead and do that. Double weapons failure. Predator reroll from Soontir going into the U-wing. He at least gets to try. Most likely, those U-wings are going to be shooting into Soontir. He's got no mods. This is your chance to get those. Just get Soontir off the board. All right, waiting for the call on what he's going to be firing at. All right, so he's going into the defender, focus evade. I think that's a mistake, honestly. It's a missed opportunity to just take Soontir off the board, especially having no mods. Like you're not going to do damage into the red one. So Joshua, when you go back and watch this tape right now, this could be Soontir's roll, and Soontir would be dead. But instead, no damage. So missed opportunity, not really missed opportunity, but I think, just a misplay on Joshua's part. Range 2, these are the defenders going into the red U-wing. Takes 2. We have it marked as yellow because that's what we have on the base. I actually didn't see the models. I just thought it had the bases when I was setting it up. So a little bit of non-matching colors. Range 2, hit, crit. Again, no mods here. Wings are open. It's going to be 2 dice. And takes hit, crit. And it does get into the hole. We'll find out what the crit is. And that is a wounded pilot. Wounded pilot is every time you perform an action, you're going to roll a dice, and on a hit or crit, take a stress token. It's not a huge deal for the U-wings with Leia on Han being able to make those stops white. Alrighty. So let's go ahead. One thing I unfortunately forgot in the place I'm staying, which, by the way, shout out to Marcus Thielch. He is hosting me here while I'm in Sydney. He's just being amazing. He took me out to go see animals, Australian animals, yesterday. It was amazing. Got to take some pictures with wallabies and kangaroos, and I had such an awesome time. It's funny going to all these amazing places. I for this world tour, wasn't really able to bring the family, but it does make me go, man, I need to figure it out for next time. All right, so for Michael, what I want to see him do is you got to bug out with Soontir. Right now, he is absolutely useless. Get out of town. You'll see where the U-Wings are, whether you need to mod or have the opportunity to flip that weapons failure. It's important to remember that the U-Wings do have that stop rotate, and there it is. Leia was popped, which made that a white maneuver. This is an action he's going to have to roll for wounded pilot. And there is the declaration of wounded pilot roll. No stress. And again, Leia's been used this turn, so it's a white maneuver. So this is a target lock. All right, going to take a target lock on that defender on the outside. And 3 forward. So Joshua having 2 U-Wings facing 2 opposite directions, giving him options depending on where those defenders wanted to go. We'll see how much trouble that rig cargo chute gives that red defender here in a minute. Also Soontir. All right, 1 bank from this one. He is on the debris field. We'll get a roll and a stress. This can hurt. The defender not having its tokens is one of its biggest weaknesses, because Han will be able to get trick shot, assuming that he's just going forward. Han, hard 2. And that's going to be obstructed to the red defender because of the rig cargo chute. So have an extra dice there. Soontir getting out of town. He wasn't stressed last turn, so no need to do the too hard. Right here, I think you just go ahead, flip the card, and then boost with auto thrusters to make sure that you don't get shot. I mean, because in order for Soontir to even have a chance, he needs to live. Looks like a range 3. Waiting to see whether or not it's actually obstructed or not. Looks like the corner might be hanging off of the rig cargo chute. And it is confirmed obstructed. Here we go. Here we go. 4 hits seems good. No I mean, had mods, but didn't need to use them. Takes 2 on that red defender. 2 shields down. All right. Looks like he's debating going into the red defender. I think that's the right call here. Again, doesn't have any mods. I know you have the lock over there, but you're probably not getting through focus evade. He's going to go ahead and take the shot on the red one. Hit crit. Natties, there they are. No damage. All right, this is the red U-wing being ripped into. Have it marked as yellow currently. Spends a focus for hit crit. Wings are closed, so only 1 die. Nothing there. Hit crit. Could die if it's a double damage at the end. Direct hit taken off the table. Point scored there by Michael, 47. Joshua only currently has 28. I wonder if the decision to not shoot Soontir last turn going to come back and bite Joshua. Han is the endgame piece, though, so we'll see what happens. Next shot, also range 1, 2 hits. And takes 2 shields on the other U-wing. And we're back to dials. So here's my question for everybody watching. How many rounds of X-Wing are you in? So far, we've had a total of how many rounds? We had 3 for Flight Club plus 6 for Will. That's 9. This is round 10. What round are you on? How many rounds of X-Wing have you watched of Gold Squadron? Yeah, Flight Club was super fun. We had the main event was the Foss off. Enrad said he's on game 157. Hardcore. Lebo24 said 10. Stayed home today. Whoa, that's awesome. Going for the crown at 10. One of the things I think is super neat with this back and forth programming from Australia and the US is the fact that essentially you can just turn off Twitch, turn it back on, and you're like this weekend you're guaranteed almost to catch some type of X-Wing, almost no matter where you are in the world. It's pretty hilarious, and it's awesome. Wookie Barber said, I'm lobbying to have GSP streamed at the venue I'm playing at. That would be awesome. Send me a picture of that if it happens. That'd be cool. It is really cool to see venues that do that. I was at a hyperspace trial in Michigan about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, and they actually had TVs all around. They put the stream up. It was pretty fun. Pretty cool. And Wookie Barber, if they do it, let me know and I can give them a shout out. If they have audio on, can give your venue a shout out. All right, 1 bank from the blue U-wing. Tycho 1707. Is YouTube locked at work? Oh, there's the rig cargo chute drop. So it looks like Joshua here, his main plan is to have those partisans drop those rig cargo chutes, setting up just a crazy amount of obstacles out there for Han just to do his work. There we go. 4K. I think Michael, being wary, he knows that those debris clouds were going to be there. How is he going to deal with this one? Does a 2 stress, loses a stress, gets a stress. He does have to roll twice. And yeah, he does overlap both. He's going to end up double stress as well. Waiting for the roll. It sounds like there's a judge at the table. They're asking the question about. All right, waiting for the roll here. They're just chalking to the judge. First roll, no damage. Again, it's unlikely. Second roll, no damage. You only take damage on crits for debris. Three hard from Han. Now, some people saying maybe I should have done the 4K. That defender would have been triple stressed and would have been forced to go over the debris again on the way out. I honestly, for the preservation of that defender, especially the fact that it only lost 2 shields, I think the 2 straight is the right call. It's not getting shot. Get rid of those stress, get it back in the fight. Soontir, 2 turn, will relieve the stress. He's in the front arc of Han. Han's arc is left-right, so he's safe right now. Go ahead and flip that second weapons failure. He can flip weapons failure and boost if he wants to get a shot. One of them is gone. Barrel rolling behind the cloud. I don't know. I think he... So Soontir's going to be eating a cloud next turn. He'll have a shot this way as well. And the second weapons failure did get flipped. Spends a target lock. Was that a crit or a hit? It is 3 hits and a crit. And the dice takes only 1 after all of that. Han reroll. All right, here is range 2 obstructed from the defender. 1 crit. Really regretting forgetting the tape. Dice box is getting moved all over the place. Spinning the lock. 1 crit only. And 1 evade. And I think that's it. All right, we're back to dials here. And take a moment to let me know in the chat, did a second notification go through for the Australian System Open? If you guys have notifications on, did a second one go through, or was it only one? A Campers, thank you so much. So give me a moment here to readjust the dice box. Again, I left the tape. I wonder if the venue has gaff tape. I will have to ask. All right, that should look better now. Boom. Some people saying they only got 1, some people got 2. Emails, cool. That's awesome. Did anybody post it up on the FFG forums yet or on Reddit? Let me know. Want to get that done here. Just revealing the dial. Flipping the wings. Stopping and rotating to try to get a shot on this defender. There's a rotation. Not a layout turn, so he's going to go ahead and take the stress token. No actions there. 3 hard. That'll be an arc dodge. Good call there. That is going to be triple stress defender, though. And he's going to roll again. Still no damage. And this defender is turning on the Jets. 5 straight. He knows that Han is the end game piece here for Joshua. He wants to make sure to try to get some damage in. So I will tell you guys that the X-Wing community here in Australia is super excited to have this event. And when they heard the announcement from Alex Watkins, the fact that there's going to be more events here, they have all the equipment they need to do it, they are getting, they're just super excited. And I think overall for the community, it bodes well as FFG continues to expand organized play. Hopefully that means good things for other countries and areas as they are able to. You guys know that I'm a strong proponent of making sure that the South American countries get represented too, and hopefully that's in the pipeline as well. Han needs to make a decision on what he wants to do with that arc. So right now he doesn't have a shot on the defender. If Sutir just hard turns into Han, Han has no shots. There it is. That's essentially clearing the stress for free. You get bumped a little angle, but honestly, you're not taking damage with Sutir. You're fine with that. No problem. Australian System Open live stream. All right. Pew pews. No shots for Han. Soontir might have a shot on the U-wing, depending on the angle. And it looks like not. Here we go, range 1. 4 dice with a focus. Han will have a reroll. All right, hit, hit, crit. Spends a focus. He gets to try it again. Double blanks. Shields are completely down here on Han Solo. Only 8 hole left. Looks like Leia is ready to go. We might get that this turn. I think the call there for Joshua was thinking that Soontir was going to head this way around the long way, which is why he didn't rotate the arc. Michael taking a bit of a risk there with the hard turn, but worked out. Because if Han had gone a little bit faster and rotated that to the back, that could have been bad news for Han. All right. Looks like we're good there, good there. Joshua, what are you going to do with this U-wing? One of the problems with the U-wing's position is that it has to rotate again in order to not hit these debris. Though he could YOLO it and just drive through it, but you have Leia available. The question is that a waste of Leia? Just rotating that U-wing so that it can get out and chase a triple stress defender? I don't know. We'll have to see. I think, honestly, this game is still really, really close. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to poll the audience again. What do you guys think? Type 1 in the chat if you think Josh was going to take this. 2 if you think Michael has the edge. Let me know. All right, uses Leia. Rotates. Executes a white maneuver, uses Kanan's ability because he is in range 1 to 2, and makes that remove a stress using Kanan's ability. Great combo wing there from Joshua. Getting an unstressed U-wing. Takes a lock on the red defender. He's not going to be in the fight for a while. He needs to get rid of that stress. Waiting for the next one. Next defender. 3 bank to the outside. Defender wasn't quite close enough to do a K turn. Of course, there was debris there as well. Probably don't want a 4K onto that. But in a good position next turn to actually get that 4K off. Han should be able to line up a nice shot on that defender. Does have focus evade, though. Ooh, blocked him. Michael has been able to avoid shots from Han for a few turns. That's massive. Looks like right now, audience is favoring Michael Liu right now, thinking that these defenders and Soontir can pull it out. I mean, the opening, right? The opening went to Josh. Hands down. Opening goes to Josh. But Michael has been able to keep the pressure on and make sure that he can get this W. Soontir, 2-turn. That's probably going to clear. Does he have arc, though? Oh, baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, baby. I hear Joshua saying, oh, my God. That slight bump when on Han, on the debris cloud, gives him just the right amount of angle to catch the corner there on Han Solo. Range 1 from Soontir. No predator on the shot, just the focus. That's going to be 4. Han gets the evade, takes 3. That's going to be half points on Han, down to 5 hull. Michael scored up to 99 points at this moment. Right there, earlier we were talking about Soontir could still be a factor in this game early. We are back into it. Now, it's always interesting to watch players' body language there. Michael getting excited. You can see energy rising. He's moving a little faster. He slaps down that 4K. He feels it's obvious, but, I mean, who knows? Now I want to see how Joshua manages this Han and the U-wing. Now U-wing kind of trapped behind a wall of its own making at the moment. I'd like to see him rotate again, get faced this way, and start getting some shots into Soontir and that other defender. As a reminder to everybody in the chat, players do make mistakes sometimes. Remember, it's important to try to stay as positive as possible. Mistakes do happen. Let's keep our commentary constructive. Make sure anybody who goes back and watches their game with your commentary can find, something useful rather than just being sad. It's important. All right, 28 minutes left. Joshua has some things to climb. I'm gonna go ahead and close this overlay here. All right, 2 bank. So Joshua trying to press his advantage right now with that red defender. Takes a focus, set up a lock last turn. Does a 1 bank. That will probably be an arc at range 2 with no mods. And there's the 4K. Focus evade, because that's what defenders do. Hard turn towards the bottom of the table. Han has to choose where he wants to go with that rotate, if he even wants to. Man. I want to see here. Did Michael split the difference? He's just going to take that focus. 3 bank. Oh, does that clip the debris? Or does he get it in there? Gets it in. Michael going with a safe maneuver here. The 3 bank avoids a shot. Defender's going to get a pot shot at range 3 into the back of Han. That is an absolutely valid strategy. If you have a ship that you really don't want to get shot, something fragile like this, if you just keep bumping the ship that can do the most pain to you, you're going to be fine. All right, spends the lock. This is the U-wing. Going into the red defender. No max hits there, only 2. Could get half points here, not today. And he's going to have range 3 there. Focus, 3 hits. He's going to get at least 2 here. Oh, sorry, he has the force. Takes 1. Back to dials. With 25 minutes left, and not getting max damage into that red defender is going to hurt Joshua. Because it means that most likely in the next 25 minutes, especially the fact that that red defender is about to be unstressed, it is unlikely that that blue U-wing can actually take it out because the defender is more maneuverable. All right. I want to see where Han's going to go here. He's kind of in a weird spot. One forward here, just trying to get that defender in the arc. With the defenders moving last, a 1 bank barrel roll could possibly get him out of the arc. We'll see. There's the 1 bank. Does the barrel roll get him out? Ooh, that's close. The fact that he's angled slightly, he's rotated slightly this way, probably means that that corner gets caught. It's hard to say, though. Our game clock is spot on. I literally have a giant timer above my head. There's the roll. That's close. Defender at the top. Where are we going? 5 straight. Got to go fast. He wants to make sure he has the reach to grab some damage here and get Han. The Falcon no longer has a 1 hard. That's probably what I would have done in first edition here with Han, but he's 3 banking, just trying to get out of town. He's going to have to roll for the rock and the debris because he's not dash. Let's remember this. So roll for these here really quick. Wade snaps, promoted to mod. So he'll get no actions because of the rock and stressed. No actions at all. Going for debris first. Here's Han doing his ability. Oh, what are the chances? Low, very low. Takes a crit. Damaged engine here, increasing the difficulty of those hard turns on Han. Here's for the rock. Takes a hit, but here's Han trying again, and no damage there. Hard one from Sunta here. That's a gutsy play. I think he's on the rock. Okay, will he die to the rock? 50-50 chance, baby. Suntir dead. Michael takes himself out here, taking the risk. Too risky, too risky. That opens a window for Joshua here. Oh, man. Han's going to get a shot here. Has range 3, re-roll with his ability. He's going to go ahead and Han re-roll. That was average right now. Just looking for above average. He's going to go ahead and leave it at that. Just 1. Yeah, you need to do 3 there to actually do damage. Yep. Here we go. U-Wing, range 1, spends a lock. A kingdom for a focus there, right? Digging for hits, and got 2. Takes 2 right there. Shield and a card. That's half points on that defender. 90-99. This is the window I was talking about. 2 hits and a crit. Looking for some squiggles. Takes hit crit. Shield crit. Structural damage. Structural damage lowers the amount of agility that a ship has. Other defender, range 3, unobstructed on Han. Hit, crit. He's going to Han reroll. And Han's off the board. Hull breach at the end. It's a U-Wing in a dream now. So one of the plays in the game that hurt early was there was a couple turns where Joshua didn't have arc with Han, where Han just didn't have anything to shoot, and that right there really hurt. As well as some of the debris placement, while it did, triple stress this defender, Joshua then chased it out and didn't have this U-Wing in the fight, where Suntir and this other defender were. So there's a couple of just small little changes there, and Joshua would have had a pretty commanding lead, assuming everything else went the way it did. But of course this is how X-Wing is, right? Some small decisions can start to just escalate and show themselves as big bigger issues once we get into the end game. I want to remind you guys that we have some awesome prizes to give away here at the end of every round. We got all kinds of stuff. Literally, people were walking up like, Dion, give this away. Dion, give this away. And I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. I am bringing home more stuff than what I left with. And that is that I even dropped off, things as I've been traveling. So it's been fun. For those of you who don't know, we are here at the Australian System Open. Australian, this is premier level X-Wing here from down under, the Southern Hemisphere. Hard 2 from that U-Wing. Probably just a one bank? Nope. 4K or 4 forward. Which one is it? 4K, they're going to be trading some dice here. He'll get the evade for completing, fully executing the maneuver, but no normal action because the gas cloud does take that away. Five straight through the debris for this defender. He's saying, I'm fully healthy. I do not care. It is 10:54 a.m. here in the Down Under. Thank you, everybody who's joining us. Where's everybody watching from right now? It's Friday. It's the weekend. You guys can stay up late. In the United States, it's getting late over there, right? I believe. Here we go. Trading shots. U-Wing onto defender. Spending the lock.
Excellent players. You've got 15 minutes left on the round. That is 1 to 5 minutes.
Got two. Reds have been a little bit under for Joshua. Spends the evade, no damage. And the thing with the defenders, you need 3 to 4 hits to really push through all those tokens and have multiple shots. Hit, crit back. Not modded. Could be a double and take it off the board. Fuel leak, that's essentially a blank crit in this situation as that U-Wing only has one hull left. And remember, for those of you who are watching in the U.S., it is Saturday here, so I'm in the future. The future is good. It is bright, full of light, and full of X-Wing. Because of the magic of time travel and how time zones work, when we're done here with the 6 rounds of the Australian System Open of Day 1, we'll be flipping back over to the Nova Open coverage hosted by Will Hagwood. This has been super awesome. In the System Open format, I want to remind you guys that MOV pretty much doesn't matter. It only matters if you actually make the cut. Here, this is all about just getting that W. You want to go 5-1 or better. Rankings only matter for the very bottom, whether or not you have to play a play-in game. If you go 5-1 and you're one of the lower MOV 5-1s. But again, doesn't really matter in this format. Range 3 naked from the defenders. Not sure which one's going first, but they're both unmodded. One hit, one evade. Now here's the red one through the gas cloud. Unlikely to do any damage here unless he gets 3. And no, that's fine. Literally cannot get hit. Defenders chasing down this lonely U-Wing. Want to remind you that we're doing some giveaways after this. I got some cool stuff to show off. Our giveaways are brought to you by District Foundry, and this round is brought to you by Curled Paw Creatives. You can use the coupon code World Tour 2019 for 20% off, no minimums, guys. Whether you want to get one token or a bunch, here's your chance. If you want to get those Chad tokens, here's your chance. Get them at a discount. I want to show off some of the stuff I got here. Man, all this cool stuff people are giving me. This one is really cool. I might have to keep this one. All right, here we go. Joshua making him work for it. I like it. He will give no penance. He's come to fight. One bank will go ahead and relieve the stress on that defender. And attempts target lock. He's going to fail that action. I guess take it on a rock because he can. Three straight. He should be just out of range as well. And that's out. We got a couple more turns here to go. You guys are funny. Surrender, Josh. So one special thing they do here in Australia, it's really common in their some of their community tournaments, is the player who goes, like, gets essentially X and O, or yeah, or O and X, no wins essentially, gets crowned the Spoon Lord. Okay, the Spoon Lord. It's quite funny. And I have been given two, not one, but two Spoon Lord trophies that we're going to be giving away on the stream. We'll show them off here in a little bit, but it's quite epic. I'm going to work on getting it set up here to show you guys. It's quite fantastic. That's that. All right, range 3. This is through a rock. Spends the focus for hit, crit. Just needs to do one. And there is the handshake. Well, thank you so much to both players for playing. Joshua had the advantage early in the matchup, but just wasn't able to quite press his advantage. Great play from both players. Thank you guys so much. And I look forward to seeing how you guys do in the rest of the events. But let's... I almost have this finished. How does this go in here? I don't know. Something like that. We'll show it off. All right. So thank you to our round sponsor, Curl Paw Creatives. Again, use World Tour 2019 for 20% off. How's it going, beautiful people? This is Dio Morales from Down Under. Alrighty. So, I want to talk about this sub bar. So we actually gave away the Servants of Strife during the Nova Open. We hit that goal of 675 total subs for the World Tour, which is absolutely amazing, okay? We are going to up it here for the next round. We'll talk about what we're going to be giving away for that. But we have some cool stuff to give away, some Australia-themed things since I'm here down under. That was a really terrible Australian accent. Is it considered racist? Continentalist? I don't know. No matter. If you've never participated in our giveaways, it's actually really easy to do. All you got to do is type something in the chat, starting when I say typing in the chat. If you notice, it's already starting to get going. That's because the regulars know. They know what to do. Anybody at all is able to win this. So it is super fun, super fair for all y'all. And let's talk about what we're giving away. Let's see. I'm just reaching in some of the piles I was handed here. So, sure, we'll go ahead and start with this. We had the Empire win. So let's go ahead. Do we have any Defender pilots in here? No. So we'll go ahead and we'll do Vader. It's thematic. Oh, was Soontir in here? That's actually... No. Okay. So what we're going to do, first one, this is from the Art of War painting. Okay, this is a Lego Darth Vader. Lego Darth Vader. Who's going to get that Lego Darth Vader? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to Yanani. Yanani, congratulations. Remember, just over 5 minutes in the official clock left. Remember, if you do win a giveaway, all you got to do is type !win. There is a link to a form that you got to fill out, and that'll take you where you got to go. All right, next one. We have this is from, what's this guy's name? Yeah. Red Moose Standing By. This is a Darth Sidious, double-sided Darth Sidious, Chancellor Palpatine, South Park card. All right. Here we go. Who's getting this one? 3, 2, 1. Roll it. Buffalofuckus. Buffalofuckus. Congratulations. Want to remind you guys that this round of giveaways is brought to you by District Foundry. Use coupon code WORLDTOUR 2019 for awesome 3D printed trays and different type of storage solutions. One of my favorite things that he has is the stackable storage. You can get it in a bunch of different colors, which is my favorite. There's a lot of different options for the covers. That's actually the picture right there. You can get things like Gold Squadron Podcast logo or all kinds of other stuff. Actually, you can't get the Gold Squadron Podcast logo. You can only win those, which I think we're giving one of those away. I got to message Ken. Ken, if you're in the chat, let me know. Are we giving one of those away today? I don't know if he's watching still. Ken, let me know. I forgot. But, yeah, give him a shout-out. District Foundry on Etsy. If you want to get the link to both District Foundry and Curled Paw Creatives, type !. I actually forgot to change it, but you can type !Nova, and that'll give you the link to both of those. Ken said yes. Are you? I need to hear from Ken. I need to hear from Ken, not other people saying Ken said yes. All right, let's give some more stuff away. This is from the Jawas, the Perth Jawas. This is a collision detector. Collision detector. Love it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get it. Virtuin Engineer. Congratulations. Oh, we got these cards over here. Reach. Trying not to fall out of my chair. Trying not to fall out. Success. Success. Did not fall out of the chair. All right, these cards come from Parabellum Custom Cards. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, there is a Soontir in here. Isn't there? Yeah. All right, here we go. So this is the Parabellum Sunterfell. All right, here we go. Who's going to get this one? 3, 2, 1, roll it. Reality Lemon, congratulations. And we'll do one more. Here, we'll do a shiny one. Ooh, shiny. Here we go. This is from the Black Sun Trials. I believe this is also Parabellum. It's the Onyx Squadron cards. This is Sparkly Darth Maul. Hollow Darth Maul. All right, let's find out who gets it. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Congratulations to Neo Saturn. All right, guys, that's the giveaways for this round. We'll be back in about, let's call it 10 to 15 minutes for round 2 of the Australian System Open. Make sure you guys are tuning in. Call your, call your wife, call your friends, let them know. Tune in here, Gold Squadron Podcast. We'll talk about our next big giveaway that we're going to do based on our subscriptions. We're going to set that number at $750. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. We'll be back.